we're finally back home from Florida. We got home last night. That was the longest drive coming back home that I have ever experienced, which is so crazy because going down there, we left at 4 o'clock in the morning and we got there around like 5 o'clock p.m. And it was such a like decent drive. I actually drove majority of the way. I drove like almost 6 hours, and then my husband drove the rest of the way. And it was not a bad drive going down there whatsoever. But coming back, oh my gosh, I will never leave after 8 a.m. ever again. Like, if we ever make that trip again, we have to absolutely go and come back before 4 o'clock in the morning. Because what I realized is that I don't like driving all day, especially going into the night. I hate driving at night as it is. And last night it also rained when it was my turn to drive. So I was just on edge like the entire time. I hated it. So definitely, like, moving forward, I am going to only be like, yeah, let's go. 4 o'clock a.m. Let's get up and go. Like, we're going to have to figure it out, make it work. The only thing that is like driving me nuts about this is that my camera keeps looking really crooked. I think that's a little bit better because every time I like turn and stuff like that, the gimbal also moves. But yeah, so your girl is tired. Actually, I feel decent today. I'm heading to the grocery store. Kroger is the only one that's open. I initially was not going to cook anything today. Today is Thanksgiving, by the way. I was not going to cook today because our original plan was to go to Florida, come back home, and then go see our friends who live like 4 or 5 hours away. But as we were driving last night, we both were like, I don't know if I feel like doing that. So we decided to just come home, and at the very last minute decided to cook. And we don't have food in the house since, you know, we were gone pretty much all week. So I have to go to the store to get stuff for us to eat. So it should be interesting. I have to get stuff to make my husband some vegan stuff, and then I have to get stuff for my son and I think we'll probably make all the sides vegan. But yeah, Florida was so much fun. Like, oh my gosh, it was so tiring, but it was so worth it. My son freaking loves Spider-Man so much. I did record a little bit of his interaction with him. If you didn't watch the last vlog, then you can see it there. But he loves Spider-Man so much. And the first day that we got there, well, I guess it was the next day because we didn't go to the park when we got there on Sunday because it was already closed or closing by the time we finally like got to the hotel and settled in and stuff. But we took him early in the morning to see Spider-Man the next day, and I'm so happy we went that day because the Spider-Man that's there in the morning is way more like interactive and just hype and just, I don't know, he was just a better Spider-Man to me. And so my son, oh my gosh, he was in Spidey heaven. He was so happy to see Spider-Man, so much so that he let my hand go so he could take Spider-Man's hand and go chill with Spider-Man. And I'm like, okay, dang, Spidey come around, you don't even know who your mama is. All right, that's cool. But yeah, so then we took him again the next day, and it was like closer to the time when the characters are done. And so that Spidey, he didn't even come out and like greet the kids or anything like that. So it's just like, what's up? But his interaction with Turtle was like very cute. And he said Turtle was the best dressed kid all day. Now, if he was just talking to me, I don't know, because Turtle had his whole like Miles Morales costume on. So it was such a cute moment. But overall, our trip was so good, and I would definitely go again. My husband said he would probably never make that drive again, but I feel like if I convinced him to do it, I feel like he would do it because we have an annual pass. So it's like, you know, why not make the most of the pass that we have? I do feel like, though, even just going those 2 days, it was like worth it. Like, it paid for itself because of the type of pass that we got. So it was cool. So if we don't go again, that's fine. I feel like we got our money's worth, but I would absolutely love to go again. But anyway, if you want to hear all about that trip, then definitely check out that last vlog because today is a new day, and today we're talking about something different. Dang, are they building houses over there? They are just building this place up. It is so crazy, and they're just throwing houses, apartments, all type of stuff just up because before we left, this lot that's over there was completely empty, and now they already have like the structure for the buildings up. It's crazy. They've gotten that up quicker. They're also building like a new part of the car dealership over here. They've gotten these apartments up faster than they've gotten this up, so that's crazy. That is so crazy. I'm really hoping that Kroger is not super packed. I'm hoping that, I mean, this is wishful thinking, because I feel like whenever there's a holiday, somebody's always forgetting something and you got to take a trip to the store. And I already have a feeling it's going to be packed in here. But I'm hoping that it's not super packed. I'm hoping that people are not like me and are not like waking up and like, oh yeah, actually let's cook today. Let's, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I do need to look up a recipe for plant-based dressing, because my husband said he wanted dressing. I don't eat dressing. I don't eat stuffing. I don't eat none of that. It's just a no for me. When I was a kid, I got sick from eating some dressing, and I've never eaten it again since. So I don't fool with it, but my husband enjoys it and he said he wants it. So I'm gonna try to see if I can find a recipe for him, because he was gonna cook it himself. Oh, what did they build right here? Oh, a ramen spot. Oh, I definitely gotta come over here. This little car, the way it was pulled in, is so small that it looked like it was an open parking spot. I thought I was about to look up, but I did not. So, and now I gotta go. I'm not even about to try to park close, because there's no point. Oh, they're putting a Starbucks in here. Starbucks was not always in here. Like, they're just building just everything up around here. A part of me really likes it, because I feel like when we first moved to this area, it was just like, oh man. Oh man, y'all, this is terrible. Why did I do this to myself? Why did I do this to myself? I don't know what this lady is doing, but she needs to come on, because she see I want this parking spot, but she just sitting there. These people across from her are gonna be out before she come out. Somebody come out. Somebody come on out, please. Whew. She just in there on the phone. I mean, I can't even be mad at her, because I be doing the same thing sometimes, but it's like, come on, my friend. We got things to do, okay? So, anyway, I'm about to go into this store. It is definitely packed. I know people are going to be looking at me while I'm trying to vlog. Oh, excuse me. But it is... Oh, now she want to come out. After I done parked, she want to come out of her spot. Okay. I see how it is, lady. That's cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and head into Kroger. Y'all, it was way too crazy in there, but thankfully I was actually able to get in and get out without too much problem. I was able to find everything I needed, and I definitely thought that checkout was gonna be like really bad, but as soon as I walked up there, it was empty. Like, it was available for me to self-checkout. So I'm really happy about that. A lot of people, I don't know, it's like they were skipping self-checkout to go to the regular line, and I'm like, you know what, I don't even mind doing this job today, because it is crazy. So I'm about to go ahead and head home, and I'm about to start prepping some stuff. I am making like a little peach cobbler, so I need to make my crust. I need to make that, and then also the cornbread for my husband's dressing. so that it can kind of have some time to cool down and dry out a little bit. So let's go ahead and head home because your girl is worn out from being up in this. So I have started cooking. I've already made the cornbread for my husband's dressing. I'm using my mic because, as you can see, my husband is watching TV. It's kind of loud, so I want to make sure you can hear me. But I'm about to get started making the crust for our peach cobbler dumplings, and then I'm probably going to start peeling potatoes and get the greens started. It is currently 11:28, so I don't want to be cooking all day, so I was going to just start this stuff and then take a break, but I kind of feel like I just want to get everything over with, so I might do that because also I don't want us to eat too late, so we'll see. It kind of just all depends how this goes. I also need to make turtle some type of breakfast, so let's go ahead and just keep cooking because I have quite a lot of stuff to do. So yeah, I'm already worn out. I don't know why I tell myself this is something that I wanted to do, but here we are.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane. Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be? Baby, squad up, we finna go deep. Riding on a team, got what you need. Baby, won't you keep me company? Give me something to do when I get lonely. I got something for you when we get home. If you let me put it down, when I hit the town, you should ride on me. Keep your minds on me. On try, baby, I think you should side with me. Stay solid one time if you lie with me. Just promise you never lie to me. Keep the moves on tuck. I know it's all love. Everything good. Keep the vibes on crush. I know it's all good. Know it's all love. Know it's all love. I've been feeling like I'm feeling like a man lately. Can't nobody do it like I can daily. Baddest in the lattice in the land. Body turn your nigga to a fanny up. I made it where I'm at on my own. Had a couple blocks in the road, but I get to the bag on the low. I be counting stacks while they grow. Yeah, you know me. Baby, won't you keep me company? Give me something to do when I get lonely. I got something for you when we get home. If you let me put it down, when I come in town, you should slide on me. Keep your minds on me. On try, baby, I think you should side with me. Stay solid one time if you lie with me. Just promise you never lie to me.